Hey guys, sorry that I'm a little bit disorganized. Let me try and get this thing on. Yes, there's that. It's on. Let me see if my headphones are working and on. And looks like that's coming through. And what's there's that? Yes, you can hear me. And I think I'm lined up here for you to have a look at this. And if we put that onto maximum. Okay, so reviewing this. So this is a little bit of a change of pace tonight because this is now moving away from Satori D's sort of central concept of how where he took the series and sort of how I interpreted it. And yeah, let me just put this onto airplane mode there. Okay, so it won't interrupt us. Right. So this is sort of the first one that's on my channel. And this we I came into it doing Within the Vacuum script. And I think that this was the script that Within wrote, which was based on an actual real life event. So we thought that that was, it was a great one to do back in the day. However, it's the very first one that I ever did, putting the visuals on, I think. I know that in the ones that we have been doing, that Satori D produced, I recognize quite a lot of my editing in the soundtracks in some of them. So I was putting in audio editing from quite early on, I think. But this is now where I start with, and I'm quite nervous because I can't remember. I can't remember at all where I came in. So this was my very first ever attempt at putting something like this out there. And I must say, guys, this has been the most wonderful adventure. The way you've taught me, the way you've let me learn, the way this has all worked out. And yeah, I have loved it. And just keeps on getting better. All right, so I think this image was made by Satori D. And I think it's one of my favorite images of the whole series. Dude, where's my wallet? The jam session heist. Mike is relaxing on his couch, scrolling through crypto charts, when Bukowski lights up with an alert.
Mike, I picked up some chatter from the darknet. There's a dive bar across town where a lot of crypto traders hang out. But there's something shady going on tonight. Word is, a transaction related to your last wallet hack might be involved.
Mike perks up. He's been on the hunt for his lost crypto wallet for weeks.
Wait, did you say my wallet might be there?
It's possible. The signal traces match. Should we check it out?
Yo, I think we found a lead on the wallet. There's a bar on the edge of the town where some crypto deals are going down, but Bukowski says there might be trouble.
Dude, I'm in. Plus, I might have taken a little something earlier to enhance the vibe. Let's just say, might get weird tonight.
Might get weird tonight. This might be the first mention in the series of weird, is it? Is this the first time we say weird? But if you've been following along recently, you know that weird has become quite a prominent feature. And also just all these transitions here, all these music transitions were ones that Within did. don't know if I've said that before. I might have used some of his on earlier ones, but this one I remember really getting into the whole transition thing and getting quite brave. Yeah.
Mike pauses, but rolls with it. They jump in Mike's car and head towards the shady part of the city. The bar is an old, run-down joint. Neon lights flicker, and there's a low hum of music and conversation spilling into the street. They pull into a private parking lot where sketchy-looking characters lurk in the shadows. As they step out of the car, Within the Vacuum's LSD trip is starting to kick in. The lights seem a little too bright, the music a little too loud, and the air electric.
Bro, this place is a whole vibe, right? I think the neon sign just winked at me.
Focus. We're here to find my wallet, not trip out, dude.
They enter the bar, blending into the crowd as they move through. Jazz musicians take turns at the mic, jamming together, while patrons either drink or chat quietly. Chessboards are set up in the corner where old men concentrate on their moves.
Ooh, I was trying to learn chess. Back in these, I couldn't learn it at all. I just don't get it. It's too. Yes, I remember that, and I see that I hadn't really got as much animation going. I was still doing quite a lot of slideshows, and not using Satori D's method is quite interesting here. Is that I was just using slideshows. So yeah, and I think that I wasn't using Sora on ChatGPT. I think the animations were on Luma, and I only had a few that I could do because I hadn't bought a subscription.
Almost oblivious to the rest of the bar. But Mike's mind is elsewhere. His eyes dart around the room, trying to find any sign of his missing crypto wallet, or the people involved in the shady transaction Bukowski warned about. Within the Vacuum, in his heightened state, signs himself up for the jam session without Mike even noticing. He's starting to feel like he's floating as he watches the musicians riff off each other on the stage.
I'm about to make some interdimensional music, man. Are you ready?
Yeah. Just don't get too spaced out. I think something's going on.
Mike glances over at the bar, where Mafia Guy is serving drinks. A couple of tough-looking men hang around the bar, occasionally giving Mike suspicious looks. Bukowski chimes in, noting the exchange.
Mike, picking up signals from their phones. These guys are linked to the crypto black market. I'm detecting encrypted wallets connected to them.
That's it. They're here. This has to be about my wallet.
As Mike begins to piece it together, one of the mafiosos leans over to Mafia Guy, pointing towards Mike.
Isn't that the guy who's been sniffing around our wallets? I think he's connected to that missing crypto. Could be. Let's keep an eye on him.
Bukowski picks up on the growing danger and alerts Mike.
Mike, you're being watched. These guys think you're here to mess with their wallets. This could go south quickly.
At the same time, Within the Vacuum steps up to the stage. his LSD trip now fully kicking in. The lights around him pulse and bend in ways that aren't quite real.
I'm noticing here how I have used clips over and over and rerun them, and that I quite enjoy doing that. These days I felt so much pressure onto getting clips to show the whole story, but I'm coming back here to the beginning and to the sort of this where I started, and I'm thinking, wow, there was some fun moments back here when I wasn't trying so hard to be original or whatever it is. I don't know. I suppose as you raise your standards, you focus on different things. I notice also the spelling is wrong here, and interesting how much has changed with the model's generations of just the proficiency. It's just increased so much just within 1 year.
Real, but he's vibing with the energy of the room.
I just want to go back a bit. That's fun,
But he's pulse and bend in ways that aren't quite real, but he's vibing with the energy of the room.
Everything is connected, man. The music, the crypto, the universe. I'll just play my way through these, you know?
He starts playing, improvising a wild psychedelic set. The music almost taking on a life of its own. But through the haze of sound, he notices something. Some of the chess players aren't just old men. They're mafia members too, watching Mike from the sidelines. And the tension is building. Just when things are starting to get dicey, Two Blades enters the picture. He was there all along, sitting in the shadows, observing the scene. He sees the mafia closing in on Mike, and he knows they're in trouble.
Hey, fellas, I wouldn't mess with that guy if I were you. He's not the one you're looking for.
The mafiosos eye him suspiciously, but Two Blades, a man known for navigating the underground crypto world with ease, gives them a confident nod.
Trust me, he's just here for the music. Let him be, or things might get ugly.
The mafia guys hesitate, exchanging glances. But Mafia Guy gives a subtle nod, signaling them to stand down for now.
Hey, man, you're lucky. I'm here. They almost made you disappear, man. Now you get your friend off the stage before things get heat up again.
Mike, relieved but still on edge, quickly signals to Within the Vacuum, who's deep in the middle of his LSD-fueled performance. The crowd is eating it up, but Mike knows that they need.
Oh, absolutely unbelievable to be able to be doing this series and to be able to use music like this that is like featured by a world-class musician. Within, it's so wonderful. Really. When I first met Within, he was actually involved in this project where he had these hubs, these real life coming togethers of musicians and audience, and be able to come together and just play, just get together in a space, play together, no set, no performance, just for the pleasure of playing, and the audience, the fans, to be able to be there and interact with them. It's just such a wonderful idea, and I just feel that there is so much that there are so many avenues available to people these days to take control of their own lives, their own careers, and use this technology to just take back power, take back control, and to be able to have made this series and be able to feature music that Within made, just live jamming with his friends, and what a privilege. So what a privilege. Just saying that Within's original music that's in this episode.
To go.
Dude, wrap it up. We gotta go.
Within the Vacuum, barely hearing him through the music and the trip, finishes his set with a mind-bending flourish. He hops off the stage, slightly dazed, but ready to roll.
That was epic, man. Wait, why we're leaving?
We almost got caught by the mafia. That's why. Let's go.
They make their way outside, but when they reach the parking lot, they find the gate is locked tight.
Okay, I can just say that I'm thinking that I'm using these transitions way too much. I'm glad I don't use them that much anymore. I must have just been very excited back in the day. And some of these episodes could maybe be re-edited now that I'm... Anyway, it was fun at the time.
You guys are too slow. The gate's closed. You're gonna have to climb over.
Without hesitation, Mike and Within the Vacuum scramble over the fence, with two blades helping them out before disappearing back into the shadows. They sprint towards Mike's car, hearts racing, and peel out of the lot. As they speed away, Mike turns to Within the Vacuum.
That was way too close, but I didn't even get my wallet back.
Man, whoever needs a wallet when you got music like that? Plus, the universe will provide, or something like that.
Mike just shakes his head.
Like, next time, maybe avoid combining LSD and mafia bars. Just a suggestion.
We'll try that.
They both laugh as the city lights blur past, heading off to their next adventure.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Really cool, man. Thanks, guys.
That was. That's the best thing about this series, is so much fun that we have so much fun making it together. Okay, awesome. That was absolutely magnificent. Good times. Okay, well, yep. I will. That was it. I will be back tomorrow, and we will do the next episode, which is, let me tell you what it is. Ha ha ha! The Island of Lost Wallets. And this one, I think, the Island of Lost Wallets, is the first one that Otto wrote. And it might be the very first of the handwritten scripts. Yes, the handcrafted ones, not the AI assisted and community edited and things. Okay, so we still have a very interesting and exciting journey ahead of us through 24 more episodes and 3 on the cutting board as we speak. Okay, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Hope you have a lovely, lovely day. And I will see you again tomorrow. Oh, actually, yes, Saturday tomorrow. Yeah, hope you have a good weekend. See you soon.